Hello, my name is Amelia. Welcome to the reporting demonstration for the Beta 0.92 edition of the Elements application, a program management app developed by clevermobileapps.com using Microsoft Power Apps technology with a SQL backend on Microsoft Azure. Elements allows organizations the ability to estimate costs for projects based on labor, materials, and other items, as well as allocate resources across the portfolio. First, let's open Power Apps on our phone and go to the Elements app, which you can see here on the home screen, which shows the projects that have been entered previously. In a previous video, we showed how to add resources, roles, and tasks, and then projects to the program, and how to add costs to those projects related to labor hours, materials, and other items. In this video, we will show off some of the reports that are found within the app that can provide insight for program managers and owners. One thing to note is that all reports can be viewed from within the app or emailed to the current user, me, or another email address that is typed into the alternate recipient box. A comment can be added and we can choose high priority on the email as needed. For instance, I could take the project overview report and email it to myself easily with a note and set priority. And press the send icon to send myself an email of this report. Instead, let's just view the report. Let's view the report for the store number 12 refurb project. As you can see, it offers the report title, today's date, and the description, PM name, and time frame and duration. It has a status section that pulls from the status tab, and the financials area where you can see that the project is currently set to exceed the budget by about $4,500. To look closer into why the project is over budget, let's review the project cost detail report for the same project. As previously noted, we can always email it to ourselves by pressing the send icon, but we can go ahead and look at it within the app for today. If we press the preview icon, the report shows us its title, today's date, and all the costs entered into the program so far for that particular project. We can see all the assignments under labor, the materials, and the other costs. Maybe we need to shave off some hours off each week or remove a week altogether. Note, once an assignment is added to a project, you cannot change the end date to an earlier time, but you can remove assignments or edit them to decrease the total cost. The last report we will look at today is the availability report. Remember when we said it was important to add each task for each week? The reason is so you can identify available time for a project resource or see that someone is overbooked. When each resource is added to the application, an availability is added and a cost per hour. For instance, Alberto's hourly cost is $65 per hour and his availability is 30 hours per week. By adding this information, I can easily run the availability report, choosing Alberto as the resource, and see a weekly view of all the projects he is on. If we run the availability report now, choosing Alberto, we can see he is fully booked for the week of 9/24 with 0 unassigned hours. And he's overbooked for the weeks of 10/8 and 10/22. It's time to see if he can work some overtime or see if another resource can take on one of his projects. Hint: you can tell if a person has availability when going to add a new assignment, like we saw in the last video, in order to ensure that they don't get overbooked in the first place. After you enter the week and the resource, the app will note how many hours available that person has, and if you do overbook someone, those hours will show up in red. Feel free to rewatch the project cost demo and look to see what I mean. That's it for now. We need your help to identify what to cover in our next video. Leave us a comment and we will address it in a future video, and, as always, be sure to check out www.clevermobileapps.com. Bye for now.